Hello everybody and welcome back to your Sim Raceway Donington Championship Round 3 and the final race of the championship. There's some tense situations going down as we wait for that fourth red light to illuminate. Giangi leads the field away. It's a big start, immediately closing off any opportunity that the poor Dorek had. They're trying to get past him. mazda787 as well, just trying to sneak his way round the outside of the first corner. But nice contact and Jim Wally goes pirouetting off into the grass. And taking with him, more importantly, Master Rocco. And that is going to be so dividend for this championship as well. Master Rocco did so well early on. And unfortunately, we fear his battle may just maybe cut short. The 18th place man, who only has a 4-point lead over Litos, may just have lost that now, as Litos has had a flyer of a start. He's up and retaining his third position, as Darek now is really hounding your race leader as they make their way down the front, well, the back stretch, I should say, for the first time today. Over the bump they go, and these Mazdas really do look like they're flying as they're going towards the chicane. Giangi under a lot of offensive pressure right now from Darek. There's not much separating the two of them, that's for sure. And Jim Hall at the back there receiving a penalty, but I don't really want to take my eyes off what's going on at the front now. It's an insane battle we've got there, as Darek and Litos both start almost trying to reel in the race leader as well. We're almost the entire first lap complete. Indeed we are then, so lap 2 out of 9 gets underway now. Giangi still leads, Darek follows him close behind, then Litos, who's really made some ground. This is a very strong performance here from Litos today. He needs 4 points to move up in position. Crash HMF will be racing in the B race a bit later on. But right now Litos could get some big points. He may move up a bit further, you never know. Let's just wait and see how things pan out though. For now it is Giangi that still leads, as Litos now really starting to become the hunter, as Darek becoming the hunter. He had such a great early charge, but since then he's kind of all come to a bit of a standstill, unfortunately for him. Bit of a stalemate as Supercar 1 tries to keep with the front three, but he's going to have a bit of a task. These guys are lapping at an incredible pace right now. Tony Montana up to P5, great start there. Master Rocco recovers to P6 already. So the rest of the field must have had some inconsistencies, as Master Rocco has flown his way, already back up halfway through the field already. But still the main focus has to be on our race leader as he comes towards the end of lap number 2. Over the line he goes. It has been a big start for him so far. He's led all 3 laps now. There's Darek, there's Litos, there's Supercar to just go through the crane and curves. Tony Montana a little bit further behind there, already 9 seconds down on the leader, if that gives you an idea of how really relentlessly quick these guys are lapping right now. Master Rocco trying to hound him down though, he's only 2.5 seconds away. So again, really starting to up the pressure, but the front 3 are simply dazzling to watch. This has been ruthless driving so far by all 3 of them. Extremely fast paced here, they're not really leaving any man behind. So Giangi makes his way towards the end of another lap, and we're almost reaching the halfway mark already in this little sprint race, and Giangi looking to take all 70 points and increase his championship position today. When we quickly take a look at the standings, as we said, overall it is Inganja leads, then Bajite, then Zepaqueno. Your current race leader of Giangi has not done too badly this championship, as we said earlier on. He's 23rd overall on 28 points, but he's got a big opportunity today to really get himself up there and maybe even fight for a top 10 spot. So the front 3 still remain unchanged, and oh, Darek's off! And that is through the crane of curves, and he's spun it again. He's struggling today. What has happened to poor Darek? Something's not right at all. He rejoins the circuit in what is a very dangerous position. He's down to P6, promoting Master Rocco into the top 5. This could be vital for the championship. Let's just see how things pan out, but right now this race has had just about everything a race fan wants to see. So then we are approaching the halfway mark in this race. Giangi still leading by a slim margin of 1.1 seconds there. Supercar 1 now up to P2. Litos is third, and Litos has got a problem. Litos, that's a netcode issue it looks like to me. I may be wrong, but Litos is suffering. Yeah, that's definitely a netcode issue there. And unfortunately for our previously named third place man, his chances of getting a top 20 championship position may just slowly faded away from his grasp. Yes, he has. He's left the game. His chances have been shattered into a million pieces. And it's all to play for as Tony Mountain spins around Master Rocco again through the old hairpin. And I'm not sure how Master Rocco recovered that so well, but Darek is now back up to P4. And this has been a very eventful opening few laps, that's to say the least. Just trying to wait and see how maybe the rest of the field can adapt to this current situation, as right now I can't see anyone catching Giangi. Supercar does not have the pace to compete with him, but then again, this championship is not about sheer pace, it's about consistency and how to drive an all-round good, well, overall a good driving style. You know, how can you adapt yourself into a Le Mans winning car, to a Lotus 88B, and then remember a few weeks ago back to that BMW E93. It is a tremendous looking car. But right now, I can't see anyone really catching our race leader. I don't want to put a jinx on it or a commentator's curse, but it's looking a very slim chance in all honesty, as Supercar 1, who's 6.8 seconds behind, he just hasn't really had the presence that he needed to catch him early on. He's been very fortunate with the mistakes of others, but as we're on lap 6 out of 9, the gap remains at 6.4 seconds. Supercar 1 there in P2. P3 is Darek still, then Master Rocco now up to 4th. Tony down to P5, Jim Wally 6th, then Wacky, then Litos out of the race, Jim Hall in P9, who's still pushing on, but all focus has got to be put on our race leader, hasn't it? He really has done a Sebastian Vettel-esque drive, a tremendous achievement. Over the line to start lap number 7 then. There aren't many laps left to go at all. Let's just wait and see how things start to fizzle out as Darek does start to reel in Supercar, but 13 seconds down the line. It's quite a lot of time to find in such a short space of time. Master Rocco just a few seconds behind Darek. 3 seconds separating them. That could be a possible battle. If Darek maybe makes a few more errors, who knows? Let's just wait and see, but right now Master Rocco's going to need some lightning laps. He was actually a second slower that time than Darek, so he really does need to be upping his game if he wants to shot at that position. So as we take a look back to the action on the racetrack at the moment, it has all kind of died down. We could say it's a calm before the storm. There's one battle that has just maybe started to appear into the very back of your foreground there. It's going to be the Jim Wally and Tony Montana battle as Jim Wally looks to the outside before going in towards that final corner again. Wally really attacking right now, being a bit pushed wide there, but that's not going to matter. It was an easy pass around the outside of Goddard's, and as he goes into Redgate for the 8th time today on your penultimate lap, he's 33 seconds away from the leader. That just gives you a real sense of, well, shock really, when you just consider how quick Giangi is lapping right now. This is a very deserving victory, that is for sure. This is a truly remarkable performance by Giangi. As we said, he's had a very up and down season so far. He's done some incredible overtaking manoeuvres, some fortunate, well, I say fortunate, I mean is he's done very well consistently, but the only thing is he's had some very unfortunate errors. I think he's been caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time. He hasn't really had lady luck on his side, but today I think all that's changed.
This is the final lap. Keep it going.
So as you ride on board with him then for just one more lap, how much of a dent is this going to make in Gyangi's championship? Well, here's to give you an idea. Gyangi currently sits 23rd in the race to the BTCC tickets. 28 points is where he stands at the moment. At 17 to that, he's on 98. That would put him in a net 3rd position if the rest of those drivers weren't to score or outscore him in their races tonight. So that is a huge jump. And Gyangi has asserted himself right among the top 3, with the top 3 getting tickets. Gyangi is a wild card. Gyangi is an underdog. But Gyangi could very well also be a winner today in the final round of the Donington Championship for the B race in the 500 to 900 skill quant. He's just a matter of moments away. He hasn't really given it the most aggressive lap in the world, but you know what? It doesn't matter. All he cares about is bringing that car over the start-finish line. Through the Melbourne hairpin, he goes for the final time today. And now we'll start feeling that sense of accomplishment. He's done something incredible today. He's led from pole position 9 out of 9 laps, kept his head clean, and now been rewarded with the ultimate prize, 70 points and a net 3rd position. Gyangi, you could be going to Donington. Supercar 1 takes a mighty 2nd position. Very impressive there. You could say it's luck that he got to 2nd, but you still need to drive the wheels off the thing to bring it home in one piece. Darak in 3rd, strong showing there. Master Rocco, despite a very topsy-turvy race with multiple incidents, he brings it home inside the top 5, with Jim Wally rounding out your 5 top leaders. Tony Montana and his